Right. Yeah, that's. I thought the first quarter was outstanding. We came out the blocks really well. Defense was good. Rebounding was great. Then we kind of got in that lapse period where we got up and just got comfortable. We really didn't get out of our comfort zone. And Brisbane, a good side, they kept fighting back, and it kind of happened the same in the second half.
Is it that the opposite? You're never going to dominate an entire game because the opposition are always going to fight back, or are you always taking their foot off? Do you think at the pedal at times? Because that's what I think is New Zealand as well. And there's been a couple of other games where you've been up by big margins and not been able to hold it.
Yeah, and that's that's where we got to be executing down the other end of the court, not turning the ball over, getting quality shots, and playing that 40 minutes basketball, and that's what we've got to build up if we want to go far towards the end of the year.
Like next year, really set it up early, didn't you, with his rebounding effort? You wanted them to rebound. You had 6 in the first quarter. How important was him to make that sort of a statement?
Yeah, it was great. He's been great all year on the glass. He needed some help. He's been holding us up, and I thought Todd did an outstanding job also, to start that off and dry up those second chance points. I thought Mooney was excellent off the bench in that second quarter, making basketball plays. So it's good to get the young fellas, and then Luke in the last quarter came on and hit some big threes to get some separation. So yeah, really proud of the young fellas too. Well, John's young too, so he's like a seasoned vet, and he's our third youngest guy on our team.
John, you weren't happy on Sunday with after the Iverson battle, and your pride obviously stood out where you wanted to make a statement tonight.
Yeah, I mean that was one of our main topics of discussion coming into the game was we got to control the glass better. I spoke about it last game, but that starts with me, and everyone on the team really came to battle, and that's kind of what we talked about. Like let's be gritty on the glass, and we did that. We beat one of the tallest, probably the tallest team in the league on the glass by 9. So I think that was a difference in the game.
Trevor, you're no longer flying to Cairns tomorrow. How disruptive is what's going on at the moment for you?
Yeah, well, it's the same. It hasn't changed really from the start of the season that we've got to roll with these punches. It's not the first time. I'm just glad that we didn't have 24 hours to pack our bag and go somewhere like we did earlier this year. So it is what it is, and we'll have to make the game up. It's going to be a tough schedule later on, but right now we'll just enjoy these weekend off, although we can't do much. But give the guys a good break and recharge next week.
When did you know that Sunday's game was off?
About halfway through the third quarter. I had a whisper in my ear, and then I thought, okay. And then they were chasing us, getting it close. So I was, it was good.
Knowing during the game, did that help you? Like, in the last quarter, he's got 33 points and put the foot down. Did that help you with rotations and say, right, we're just going to play this game and really hammer everyone home if necessary?
No, I wanted to play the younger guys more than I have. I'm probably playing John, Jesse, and Bryce too much, relying too much. And we need to get these other guys playing some minutes. So I was mindful of that, and it was good that they can come out and give us something and produce on the court.
John, is it a positive or negative to not play this weekend now? With all the disruptions that would have been in your head, is it good to just be able to settle around the lockdown and just focus on just living for a little bit rather than wondering what's happening back in Perth? You've got some players with families and all that sort of stuff. Is it good just to settle down and just stay here, do you think?
I think there's probably pros and cons to it. The pros, getting some more rest. Middle of the season, it's a grind, and obviously these other guys with families here can spend more time with them, so that's definitely a pro. I think just one of the negatives is, we're playing well right now. We just had a good performance, and we want to put some momentum on that. And then, like Trev said, it's going to probably be, a grind at the end of the year making this game up. But, it is what it is. We're not going to think too much about it. We're just going to enjoy these next couple of days off and then get ready for next week. I think we fly to Tassie on Friday, so that's our mindset now.
Do you guys know yet if you're allowed to train throughout the lockdown, or are you all homebound the next few days?
Look, we gave the weekend off, so we're not doing anything then, and hopefully Monday we can train, but we'll go through due course and get permission from the WA Police. Normally they're allowed to work, so I don't know.
What do you do during lockdown, John? You haven't got a family, you haven't got anyone over here. Is it a bit lonely?
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'll probably just, play some video games with Taylor Britt and Majuk. We get on Call of Duty a little bit. I'm an expert with lockdown now, man. I've done quarantine a couple times, so yeah, I'm an expert.
And was it weird tonight? 4,500 people decided to brave the decision to come out. Was it weird looking up and seeing half a stand as opposed to a full stand, or a totally empty stadium?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Red Army was great tonight. It wasn't as filled as it's been in the past, but they're the best fans in the whole league, and we really used that momentum to our advantage. And they were great tonight. They're loud. It's one of the loudest environments I've ever seen. So we love them, and hopefully when we come home again, we'll be able to get that place filled up.